Anyway. Since Dialga's not there, like, sometimes I usually, well, not usually, it depends on the situation, but, like when someone's talking and they're not in the panel, I'll have the word bubble, but then like a chunk missing out of it. But since he's not here at all, what's going to be on this page, that's when I use the text box. When it's more like a narration, kind of. Yeah, I don't know how to explain it. Well, I'm almost done with this page, at least just one more. I've been using Manga Studio since pretty early on. It just got us, so I guess 4 years. The first 4 pages, for those that have been around that long, were originally done in Microsoft Paint. And that was just right before I bought Manga Studio, and I'm gonna kind of admit now the reason I went with Manga Studio is because everyone was talking about Photoshop with their comics and using Photoshop, and I just kind of didn't want to do what everyone else was doing. So I went with Manga Studio, and I really liked it, and I don't see a reason to change, so I'm sure coloring would be, there are some functions with coloring that may be easier, but for what I do, Manga Studio suits me fine, and I have no idea what page number I'm on. I think 34? I guess I have it open, I might as well look. 534, yep. For those that, again, little facts and stuff, when I save the file like I'm doing now, I name the files Gata and then the page number. So this one's Gata 534. And so the next one will be Gata 535 and whatnot. For the Manga Studio has a function where you can make a story instead of, well, it's basically just a folder where it will keep all the pages. Like if you just make an individual page, like what I'm doing now, oops, I need all caps. When you just make an individual page, it makes it its own folder where it keeps all the layers and the image files and whatnot. If you make a story file, it is basically just keeping all the folders with every individual page in one place. And so in just Mewtwo and Gata Past I do that. I have the story files so I can keep the individual chapters in one folder. Maybe I'll, if anyone really wants me to go into detail, maybe I'll just show you. See, this page doesn't have as much text, so it won't take me as long. But yeah, it keeps it all together, basically in just one folder, and then we'll still have folders for every individual page. Yeah, it just keeps them all together, kind of. I can show you more in a second. And so why don't I do that with just Gata? I don't know either. I just, for some reason with just Gata, because I didn't really understand the story thing to begin with. So with just Gata, I was just making individual pages. And then I kind of figured it out later as I was learning Manga Studio and how it worked. So I did that later on, and so I just kind of kept going with individual pages for just Gata, but then with Gata Past and Watermelon Seeds and the other ones I do in the story format. See, this one only has 3 boxes. Whoops. Let's see, this last box is going to be in its own panel. It's a big panel, so I'm actually going to make it 20 font, I think. Yeah. I don't know how well you can read these, like I said, but 535. Okay. 535 is going to be the one I color. I don't know if my microphone picks it up, but I have, like I said, I have MSN going. Just have my friend on MSN named Chaz. If you've listened to my other commentaries, you might have heard him. There's the new team. What? Oh, okay, gotcha. I don't think I spelled that right, but I don't care. I guess I can show you a brief quickly if I can find. Is there one just... Nope. I haven't used my desktop in a while because it's been cold, so I like to get under the blankets on my bed, so I've just been working with my laptop. So here's a story format. So you can see it groups all these pages together, and it's kind of cool because you can see them from page to page in these thumbnails. And then if I want to open, let's say, what's a good one? These are old. Some of them are very old. Poor Just Mewtwo. Doesn't get any love because coloring takes forever. So I want this page here. So I just double click it and then I'll bring up the file. Just Mewtwo pages are the ones that take the most work because I color them and shade them, which I may go back to not shading because it's just a pain sometimes and I don't know what I'm doing, so it doesn't even look good. So yeah, just Mewtwo. Again, sorry if I jump around conversation, like point to point, and you have no idea what I'm talking about, because I have no idea what I'm talking about. So, yeah, good luck to you. That's a story file, yeah. Alright, go back to individual pages. So, now that I have it all typed up, actually, before I go on, let's say, for a second, I wanted this to be, this text box here to be a word bubble. I just click over here in layer properties and go to word bubble, and it brings up this little box here, and there's things like I can make it fit the text automatically, and there's different word bubbles here I can click on. Like if I wanted it to be like I don't know, dramatic, I can make it a Yale bubble, make it look like spiky or whatever. I don't even know how to explain it. If I wanted it to be, I don't know, frilly or happy, I can make it round word bubble. I typically use standard 2, this one right here. And if I need to add a tail, I just click add tail, click on this little box and drag it out. Do whatever I want with it. So that's the one I normally use. But if I don't want that, it's another text box, so I'm gonna cancel that. Alright, so now I have it all typed up. Sorry, someone's talking to me my friend's talking to me on MSN. Don't want to ignore people, but I'm trying to... I don't want to ignore you guys listening to this recording either. It wasn't originally planned. Firstly... Hey, you should visit the dream world. We could be dream world buddies. Okay. So, I have it all typed up now, and hopefully correctly. only took me, I don't know, half an hour. I have no idea how long I've been going. Sometimes typing is one of the things that kind of annoy me most in the page making process for some reason. And it's not like I don't like to type. I think I missed a line. But I'm just kind of weird for various reasons, and I don't know, it's not the most exciting part of the process. Like, I hate the typing the page and the inking. I don't like to ink, which is why my inking jobs are usually pretty bad, so it makes it a lot of work later. Anyway, so now that I have it typed up, I can erase all the pencil on the pages, except if you've seen kind of my making of things before, I erase all the pencil except for the panel borders. I draw them in on the page round about where I want the panel lines to be, and I keep those in so I can keep track of where I want them to go. Racing. Oh, might help if I turn on my scanner too. So I'm getting ready to scan. I spent some time. I think it works so that once our pal pad buddies in the game, it'll show you a bundle. I erased the pencil because aren't all these little stupid facts just so interesting? Oh, it's not a twist if you don't know what's happening. But you just said you did know. Oh well. I erased the pencil because it's so fascinating. Because when I scanned in, I do a grayscale setting so that the ink comes up as black. Like, I use a black pen, but if you just scan it normally, then like in color setting, like the paper will be kind of a gray, and yeah, but if I scan it in grayscale, then it makes the ink more black, I guess, and the page will be just white. So make it easier to, because I normally, like, if you've seen the other videos, again, you know that I use the fill bucket a lot, and if I have a lot of gray on the page, you can't really use the fill bucket. Whoops. I'm kind of scatterbrained, if you have not noticed. Which is why I'm not a good multitasker. So that's why this is not going all that smoothly, because I'm multitasking. Yeah, nothing's happened on the screen right now, sorry. Because I'm erasing all the pencil. I'm almost done. I have to go in 3 hours. Let's see where we are at 3 hours. I'm sure it won't be all that far. Since I'm going so slow. I guess I can check and see if anyone's commented on the pages. Refresh everything. I am so interesting to listen to, aren't I? That's why I do all these podcasts and audio commentaries, because you people love me so much. Okay, no comments. That's why you get no comments, because people love me. I kind of go through bouts of a really big ego and a really little ego. So if I seem kind of full of myself and then in the same breath I'm making fun of myself, probably why. Again, I'm weird, and I don't even know how to explain it, like everything else. Hope this is getting all the audio, because I'll seriously just like, yeah, I don't want to record this again. Okay, now I have all the pencil erased, so I get it out of the notebook. I don't know how many sounds my microphone picks up. If it will pick up my MSN and my whatever I'm doing at the moment. Okay. Go to my scanner. And the last few times there's been like a hair on it and I haven't been able to find out where it is. I need to clean it. That's what I need to do. I use a Canon scanner for those that care. It's a scanner, printer, copier combo thing. Okay, now I can do stuff on the screen again. It's so sad that it's getting down and standing up put me out of breath. Of course, I was trying to talk at the same time. Alright, so in Manga Studio, go to Import and Twain, which I have no idea what that stands for, but oh well. And we hit Preview in this format, in this new screen here. I have no idea how much all this is going to slow down the scanner. We'll find out. Because it's a wireless scanner. So, yeah. Okay. That's about average. So it didn't do much. Okay, so now brings up the preview scan of the page, so you get your first look at them, even though I'm thinking probably this video will go up after I put the pages up. I don't know. Where's the border? Looks like right there. This page I'm scanning here is actually 535. Since I have that page up, I'm scanning that one. This one will be the one I color. Just because I felt like it. Even though it's not all that grand of a page. Color's fun every once in a while. Right? Right? Sure hope all the audio is getting picked up. I'm too amusing to myself. Scanner's a little slow when it's wireless. Just sending the file over, I think. Okay. I do a raster layer, whatever that means. 720 DPI. I do it in the 8-bit gray. And I do the sketch setting, which I don't know how much of this you can see. And then I just go to move and transform and I rotate it. Whoops. I don't